got 1 foot on the throttle, 1 foot on the floor. If I get out of here alive, you won't see me anymore. I won't ever pass this way again. Won't ever pass this way again. If you won't be my lover, not my friend, not my friend. I got one eye on the mirror, one eye on the clock. I keep drinking whiskey and driving, I won't ever stop. Won't ever pass this way again. Won't ever pass this way again. If you won't be my lover, not my friend, not my friend. I got a pistol in my glove box, lawman on my trail. I'll be headed south of the border if I don't land in jail. Won't ever pass this way again. Won't ever pass this way again. If you won't be my lover, not my friend, not my friend. The rain on the window beats a tattoo on my brain, creeping inside of me, driving me insane. The tires on the pavement sing that same refrain. My heart's pounding in my chest like a runaway train, like a runaway train, like a runaway train, like a runaway train. I hear sirens in the distance, I see those flashing lights. I give it the gas, I pull up the gas, I won't give it without a fight. If you don't get a letter, you see it on the nightly news. You know that left me lying in a ditch cold, water in my shoes. Won't ever pass this way again. Won't ever pass this way again. If you won't be my lover, not my friend, not my friend. If you won't be my lover, you won't be my lover, not my friend.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, y'all. We got the true ones. We've got the true chatters right here. The true yappers. Chat yappers. Sticksville, Casey. I can always count on you all, can't I? Sticksville says late. Sticksville. The brothers are streaming for the first time in how many weeks? You want to talk about how I'm late? No, I had to check in to see what they're doing up there. Nothing too interesting. Teaching a grown man how to ride a bicycle. So I dropped out when that came up. Saucy boy, good to see you, man. Edza competing with Wafflepone now. You know, their schedule is so sporadic. I could not have planned this better. Like I could not have planned this better. This just by happenstance. It's like this has happened before. They will spontaneously. Better mic. Your audio is always so low. You and Tori have been the only ones who've been commenting on my audio being low. No, my audio is just fine. Like I can see on my my mic bar at the bottom of the OBS. I can hear just. I can see that I'm being heard just fine. Morty,
The monster.
you co-hosting tonight?
What happened?
Do what?
So what are your plans for your voice chat tonight? For your streaming?
You know you're on stream, right?
I know.
What are my
asking, what are your
plans?
plans?
What are my plans? Well, it's going on right now. You're a part of this. You're co-hosting, so you just got to go with it. Without question. I said you're co-hosting now, so you're just gonna have to go with it, without question.
All right, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Just don't make a line out of me.
Don't make a what
Or
out
a
of you?
video or a video or clip or whatever, man.
I can do whatever I want. You're co-hosting on my stream. I can do whatever I want with you, man.
You never know. I'm not saying that, but it might be a good clip to make fun of or whatever. That's all I'm saying.
Leave that to the viewers. Leave that to the viewers, dude. But
And that's why I'm saying. Like the viewers can't listen. So like if the viewers can't listen to us, right? Right? They can't listen to us? Or can they?
What do you think I'm doing? An audio list stream? What do you think I'm doing?
Well, this is your voice call stream, so I don't know what you did on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I'm streaming, it's gonna have audio on it, Morty. Anyway, to be the co-host, you need to be looking at the chat. You need to be looking at the chat this whole time, reading out here with me. But yeah, we have Jace. Good to see you, Jace. Did you like the photo I sent you? What, you sent me something? What did you send me, Jace? What did Jace send me?
I did not send anything to Jace.
Jace sent me something about I'm talking to Jace in the chat, Morty. He said,
why are you talking to people in the chat? Type in the chat. Don't speak to the chat. Like, come on, man. Just type in the chat. How lazy are you? Or how busy are you, Sir Monster? Huh?
I'm thinking about replacing you with Saucy Boy. Like, I'm considering that I'm really considering that right now.
Well, you can.
If Casey was here, I would replace you with Casey.
Wait. Just wait, Sir Monster. Who's more active? Saucy Boy or me? Think about that. That's what you need on your Discord server. Who's more active, huh? So what if I am a little out of hand? So I'm still active, than Saucy Boy.
I'm thinking
that's just a fake fucking name.
And also, insulting the viewers ain't gonna be leaving your 5-star review on as your position as co-host. Yeah.
So when did I offend the viewers or make fun of the viewers? When did I say that?
All right, I'm having real second thoughts. Jace, you sent me Motley Crue and Axl Rose. Do you think that'd make a good band?
No.
I ain't talking to you, Morty.
The only thing, it was against Jace, not anyone else. Yes, it's not good. I will agree, it's not good. But that was the only person, Jace, which I'm sorry, Jace, but You guys are making lies if I was saying about other people or whatever. Fuck you guys.
Yeah,
So
that was strike two. I'm about to boot
No,
you off.
really?
I'm about to boot you off if you ain't watching your step.
Well, do it. I'm not gonna cry for mercy or anything. Just do it, Sir Monster. F you.
See ya.
Do it, Sir Monster.
Saucy boy, where you at? Are you still here? You still here, Saucy? That guy just he wanted his big break on my stream, so we let him have it. Still here? Bring Axel to replace Vince. I'm not the most knowledgeable about Axel, man, but you know, at this point, they've become Motley Crue has become a meme. Enough of a meme. People just, you know, they know what to expect. They know that Vince Neil is just going to go out there sounding like a duck laying an egg. They know that, so he's become established as that by now. So if people want to see that, they can. Did I walk into you? Same thing you walk into anytime Morty's in the room. Anyway, what am I doing? Need to get that donation link back from last time, but yeah, no, get Saucy Boy back here. Get him back here. He's gonna pop in and get himself replaced by Morty. I don't know about that. Friday stream, yes, the schedule has been changed. It's been changed because my piano lesson has gotten shifted to earlier. So Friday, I like the idea of a Friday stream, but of course I couldn't have planned it better that the bros, the good old bros, would be deciding this was going to be their comeback day. Yeah, we need to get this donation link back here. Whoop. I think this is it. Do I got it? Do I got it? Come on now. Well, I'll get the hang of it someday. Pin message. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh yeah, we got a problem? We got a problem here, Josh? It's gonna be going down. But anyway, co-host or not, it's gonna be Walrus chat. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Invisible pace. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. We're Walrus chatting, and we got a new stream beverage here. Stream beverage we're trying out because we're out of yerba. We're out of them yerbas, so I happened to come across this while I was at Kroger's. At the Kroger's, we have the Dong Ding Oolong Tea. We're gonna see if that'll be working for us. And so far, nice. I think we'll try again. We'll try again, I think. Yeah, he's channel hopping. You think you can channel hop your whole life, Josh? You're gonna have to pick a side someday. Walrus chat, yay heth. Yeah, he hath. But I was gonna say, reason I did not stream last week because we were over there Walrus chatting. So if you all did not know, Pace, the man himself, he's been back in Indiana for the past week or so, and back from the old Budapest. Oh yeah, man. Well, you're foreshadowing here. Well, those are things to come, dude. But yeah, man, I'm excited. But yeah, he's back from the old Budapest and back here for a month, and so we're doing it up out here. So last Sunday we plan on going to the zoo, and one thing led to another, and my at church that day they were doing a Father's Day service, and they're apostolic Pentecostal, so time's kind of relative to them, and got out way over time, and I hightailed it back home to go change. Thought, oh man, he's probably wondering where I'm at, and and I didn't see anything from him, so I said, I'm going over there. Come on over there. And he said, oh, no worries. Just woke up. And so I then hightailed it on over there, and I pulled over to once I got to the city, pulled over to look at the directions, look at maps, and I see all his messages going, do you want to reschedule for next weekend? That might be a better idea. And so I said, well, I missed all the messages. So I called him, and he said, well, he was going to go over there, but his dad had already left for work. So I decided I'd go pick him up over at where he's at. So I went over and did that. Got to go to his house for the first time. So I beat Chelsea to it. I beat Chelsea Lynn to it. Finally. So glad I got to do that. So yeah, picked him up there. I drove on over there. So yeah, the chat is again concerned with other ventures such as weekly asking for Sir Monster to show feet. Well, you know what? Tori is not here, so I actually can. I actually can this time, and I'm going to because, as you might have been aware of last stream, I was looking at a pair of nice shoes over on eBay. Been asking around to see if they're worth it, if they're worth the price, and well, somebody already put them in their cart, so I kind of was had no choice but to go get them and snatch them from that whoever did have them in the cart, who is maybe bemoaning that now that they got cart snatched by me. But they got cart snatched out of these. Yeah. Yeah. How do angles work? I don't know what I'm doing. This is better, Ray. Yeah, they're real saturated in the light. But yep, here they are. Michael, yeah, I was thinking of that, like in the Billie Jean music video. Yeah, and they're Winthrop saddles from 1950. The seller said. So these are vintage shoes. I mean, you could consider them museum pieces, but I consider them, well, good footwear. It's held up. Yep, the 1950, they had it going on in terms of footwear, in terms of shoes, I have to say. Yeah, and versus you're welcome to steal the idea, man. But these are hard to come by. These actually are way harder to come by than I would think. But this was about the only pair that were my size and were not for hundreds of dollars. I don't know why. The only kind of shoes like this you can get are like these days are golf cleats. And they just don't look good. They are not the same. Like this specific design with that pattern of how the saddle goes down, curves like that, these kind of laces. They just don't make them like they used to. They just don't. I don't know why. But they were a staple. They were a staple of the old decade. But we're keeping it alive here. We're keeping it alive and well. At least I am. What are we doing here? Somebody say something about my shirt? Oh yes, the Oak Ridge Boys. I've worn this shirt on stream before, right? Haven't I? Yep. American made Oak Ridge Boys farewell tour that I got to go see back in December, which I've talked at length about. Which I can if you want me to again. Jace, yeah, I got new setup over here. Yeah, for the bass amp. They're for actually a new instrument that I've recently added to the collection. They're my other amp. You cannot even see it, but it's still down there. But put that setup back there, because we need those sonics. Casey on your shirt? What? What do you think? Dwayne Allen looks like Casey? That's funny. He kind of does. Don't know if I asked you this question, but who do you think would win in a fight between? I think you did ask me that question. Steven. No, Angry Grandpa. He's without experience on his side, and he's just had that energy cooking up inside of him for all these years. Angry Grandpa. Wear your Michael Jackson jacket. How did you even remember that? Dude, that was from how? I knew it. I knew Morty was going to call me back. He said he wasn't going to. He said he wasn't going to ask to come back. I knew he was going to call me back. But no, that was what, 6 years ago? Did I wear that? Did you wear that? Oh, the idea is what shoes to put on his girl. You know what? I prefer him. That's a better idea for him to want to put shoes on his girl. Like if that's a good idea, like an idea for him to put shoes on his girl, then so be it. Like if he wants to put shoes on, then for him, that's what we all need to see. What are we doing now here? Okay, so you know what they say about that. Are you directing that to Stickspell too? You telling Stickspell that I have big feet in the world? Are you trying to send some kind of message to me or Stickspell with that? What are you saying about that? Sometimes the soles don't hold up. Well, these things are solid. I knew what the rubber was at some point, but these, look at these. This rubber is how old? And it is rock solid. Like, this is strong. Rubber is more solid than any other rubber on any other pair of shoes I've ever had. And like when I walk, like on hard surfaces, concrete. I was in the store the other day, and they make a tapping sound. They don't make the sound of any other kind of rubber soles. Like they. So I think these will be holding up. Okay, I was about to pick up that call. That just ended. What am I doing? Shut up. Yeah, these are some of the only rubbers I wear in terms of these old styles shoes. Usually just wear the leathers. Look, too busy multitasking and 2 chats. Should I have the wall stream popped up, or is this all I need? But as I was saying, I had a feeling that this was how it was going to be going. We're going to get distracted by dumb stuff. But I was saying that, yeah, I beat Chelsea Lynn over to Pace's house. And not like this. They're teaching a grown man how to ride a bicycle. I mean, that's how far they come. But, oh, actually, before I get to that, I got something I intended to bring in here. I need to show you all. Look at that. A shot of those shoes. Not that I'm trying to show off, but you asked me to. Hopefully I will not regret it. Inverse. So when I went over to Pace's house, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Hook. Scripted. Who knows anymore. Welcome, Virginia. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you around here. I caught you around some of the Giant Buns streams and the occasional. Well, they haven't streamed in weeks. Probably not there. Probably haven't caught you there. No, I've been well. I've been doing quite well. Been a good summer, and we've been Walrus chatting here, like me and Pace were back on last Saturday or last Sunday. I was about to say, when I went over to his house, he brought something over for me from Budapest. He brought me some Hungarian paprika, like authentic Hungarian. I don't know what any of that says, but authentic Hungarian paprika with its own little hand-painted looking spice spoon. What that smell like? Like paprika, but better. Review it for us? Yeah, Pace was telling me that this goes well on some goulash, so on a future cooking stream, goulash it will be. I don't know how to make goulash. I don't even know what goulash is. But this will be going in it, as well as many other things. This will be getting some use out of it, because paprika, we use it up out here. But Hungarian paprika, like authentic Hungarian paprika, I ain't sure I've ever had before. So this is going to be used. But we around here we really appreciate paprika. So Pace, this is right up my alley. This is my alley. paprika. You know, so he doesn't donate here, but I will say, Pace with the one Hungarian paprika, my guy. Is he still here? I don't know. But yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate that, Pace. But yeah, I will. This will be rich people only support. Rich. Forgot that, man. Yeah. Well, the least he can do is give the poor boy some spice. Least he can do. Guys, dude, when we hung out, we went over to the zoo for the second time. That's become our established spot, you know, I guess. But yeah, went over there and we caught the dolphin show because we missed it last time because Pace wanted to get some ice cream and we ended up missing and he wanted to look for where you get the animal slushies, the slushies in a animal jar. But yeah, we caught it this time, and yeah, there is, which I'll be showing in a bit. But yeah, we went over to the dolphin show, and he insisted that we sit in the splash zone. I had been a bit skeptical of the splash zone because I've been going there for years, but I always sit up toward the back so you can see the dolphins from above. But yeah, he insisted that we sit in the splash zone, so we did. He did. He dragged me into the splash zone, and it was underwhelming. We could barely see the dolphins, and we were always anticipating getting splashed, but I think I got one droplet on my shoe, and that was about it. So, I mean, it's not like I wanted to get splashed with dolphin water. I mean, I just don't know nothing about dolphin water, but like if you're anticipating it that whole time, then it's kind of underwhelming. Right down with that, it's like, oh, that's it. Then get splashed. Stroke the bottlenose. Stroke the you know, there's always like some like one or two or three kids who always at every dolphin show they have something like pass thing hanging around their neck and they go out and they can pet the dolphin or feed it, whatever. I don't know how you even get that. I don't know how you do that. Like where do you go? Like do they just pick you? Do they just randomly pick you for that? I don't know. But you know, it'd be nice to, you know. Inverse. Oh, inverse. Your mind. Yeah, inverse. Yeah. Come to the zoo with us next time. We'll put you right in front. Put you in the front of the splash zone. Did nothing about it. What was I supposed to do? What were you expecting me to do, Inverse? Traveling anywhere? Yeah, I will be. I will be in about a month. I will be going over out east and possibly way out west too. In the late July, August timeline. But while we're talking about squirting here, I like the squirt zone. Yeah, just come to the zoo with us next time. We'll put you in front. We'll put you in front of us, and you can get the full splash experience. How does that sound? You know, we can just observe. All right. But yeah, we caught the dolphin show. Finally caught the dolphin show. But I do have some photos queued up. But yeah, right after we exited the dolphin show, we came across this. It was too perfect. Pace got the biggest kick out of this, like as soon as he saw it, and we just could not have this be the centerpiece of this stream. Walrus chat. Walrus chat. We missed it. We got there after 2:30 p.m. I think. But yeah, they had walrus yapping going on there. You know, it's like no zoo would be complete without that. Without having us some walrus yapping. And we didn't get to catch that last time, but that's what we're doing today. What we're doing today. You take the face full of squirt. Yeah, you'll have to describe to us how fishy it is. You know, the salt content and the fishiness. Yeah, who knows what's going on in that dolphin water. Next to the kangaroo. If I had it, I asked Pace to send me that, and did he? I don't think he did. But no, we'll. Oh no, he did, didn't he? No, he didn't. He didn't. Oh, now you want to back out of that hook? It's dolphin. You knew what you're getting into. You knew what you're getting into, and now you're surprised that there's going to be fishiness. Come on, man. You do better than that. Oh, but yeah, this is one of the first animals we ended up seeing. Not one that we expected, but little baby rabbit. Baby rabbit running around. Just in the center of the place. Just in a little grassy patch in the center of the zoo. Just found this little guy munching on some weeds. I can't see my chat, but I'm not wanting to move the. Here, I'll read it on here. When Hank Hill, why would I want to see that in verse? I mean, I knew you would. That might be right up your alley, but we also Why is this picture grainy? I don't know why that is, but I guess you can see this well enough. But they did not have their meerkats. They did not have their meerkats that time we went, which is odd because they usually always have their meerkats. One of my favorite things to see there. But in place of the meerkats, I guess they had this guy, some kind of desert cat. I don't know. Maybe that maybe it killed all the meerkats. But I don't know. Is that you call it a desert lynx or something? Long-tailed desert cat. But oh, they have a tiger there. They've always had a tiger, but you rarely ever see it. You rarely ever see this tiger. It's always in some corner that's out of view. This guy came out and started sharpening his claws on this tree trunk. This thing was massive. This is like the only time I've ever seen this one tiger up close. And it came out, had its claws all over the tree trunk. And it also went out and flopped on the ground. Look at those paws. Look at those paws. And you can see it's got its tongue out. It was just flopping around on its back like any old cat. Any old house cat. Look at that. Are they well cared for? Yeah, that we know of. Yeah, they all seem to be in the best of care. Again, that I know of. But I sure hope so. But they all seem to be in tip-top health and seem to be having the best care taken to them. But yeah, this one's quite a popular zoo. If they were doing shady stuff, I think they would it would definitely be talked about, publicized. But yeah, we actually heard this tiger before we saw it because it was making this like guttural growling sound like some house cats make, but this just sounded almost otherworldly. Like this, I'd not ever heard a big cat make that kind of sound before. It's like some guttural, lurching, groaning sound that could be heard throughout like the entire that entire block of the zoo. I did not know they could make sounds like that, but no, it was so loud, and I've not heard a. I no, actually, once I did hear a tiger roar. That was a long, long time ago. I was just a baby, and that just about scared the daylights out of me. But I don't remember that. I don't remember the sound of that exactly, but yeah, if they're just their groaning sounds, almost like if they're coughing up hairballs. If those are that loud, then I can imagine what their roars might be like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was by himself. Yeah. They had lions. The lions were together, and just wait till you'll see what we witnessed with the lions. But yeah, he seemed he's a cat. He needs some company, like all cats do. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy. That is a beautiful cat. It's one beautiful creature. That guy. His claws. You can see those claws definitely need to be sharpened, worn down on this tree. Look at that guy. Oh, bear, of course. Look at those claws in this guy, too. And you thought those tiger claws or something? Look at these guys. But yeah, these guys were just flopped out. For some reason, much more of the animals that are not out and active when you go there were out when we went. But we went way later in the day, and usually you get there earlier in the day when you go. But I think, later in the day is when you can catch most of them out being active. Yeah, this guy was just flopped out. Elephant. Love seeing the elephants, as always. This guy was giving himself a mud bath, just picking up mud in his trunk, spraying it all over himself. I don't think I'd ever seen that before. I don't think I'd ever seen an elephant giving itself a mud bath. That's something that they do commonly. I mean, you see that on TV all the time, but I think that's the first time I'd seen one doing it in person. But yeah, real majestic guy. And they had a couple others. They had like 3 elephants there. But yeah, I always love seeing the elephants. And they've got a really, really nice setup here. They got this pool with a waterfall, and you can't see it, but they got a really, really big field in the back. Like they are treating these guys well. Oh, this is a video. Yeah, look at this guy. I don't know what it is about the elephants, but you always just get the biggest kick out of seeing them do anything. You know, if you're seeing elephants in person and seeing them do this or really anything, I've always just gotten the biggest kick out of seeing them, and I think most other people do. But yeah, there's something about these guys. I mean, they're massive, massive, unusual looking creatures, but yeah, it's kind of like when I went to the gator farm in Florida. Saw all those gators. There's just nothing like seeing these guys in action in person. Pick you up. I wish. I want to ride an elephant. I want to ride an elephant, man. I mean, as long as I know it's not going to get mad at me. Mad at me and crush me to death. Which I don't know how you can ensure that or not. I mean, there are lots of elephant rides, like elephant riding places you can go to, like in other countries. But I wonder how they do ensure that they're not going to get mad and just kill you instantly, because they can. They can. They're, I think, one of the most dangerous animals out there. I mean, they look so peaceful, like here, but no, they can kill you in an instant. Like you have no chance against them. Like they can outrun you, and there's no surviving getting stomped on. Yeah. Inverse, I thought you were done with that obsession. I thought you were done with that obsession when you had that in mind for with me and Daniel. I thought you were over that. Inverse. You're gonna need to pay your therapist more to deal with that. But yeah, we also saw this guy, the cheetah. You don't usually see the cheetah either, but this guy was out scampering around. But yeah, it does not look that big, but that is a tall cat. Like it has long, tall legs. Yeah, it's just out scampering around. I think they only have one cheetah in there, but I think that guy could use another one. You know, looked like it could use a friend. But there was one time when we were there, and when I wasn't there at that time, but the cheetah actually got out, and they had to put the entire zoo on lockdown. They had to send everybody into the bathrooms, the zoo bathrooms, to wait till they could find this guy. It was just outside of its enclosure, but they had to put the entire zoo on lockdown because of this guy. Probably not the same guy, but one of these guys. Cheetahs don't attack humans, really? Well, I think I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I wouldn't be too concerned about a cheetah wanting to hunt me down. I mean, it's not like they got cubs, but I think they're more concerned about fast-moving little kids. That I think would be what would be on the forefront of concern, because fast-moving little things, all cats just have that sense for that. Something about fast-moving little things, and house cats will take over, take down, baby toddlers all the time. So that's just what you got to keep in mind, Especially cheetahs who can, yeah. Like they need that running space. They need exercise. I mean, they're the fastest moving animal on the planet. So yeah, you can't see them here, but their enclosures are quite large. They have a large expanse, but I mean they could run, but definitely not. They couldn't do their running like how they would in the wild. With they can run faster than a what's the cheetah's top speed of a cheetah? They can go faster than a car on a highway. I'm looking this up. Oh, 65 to 75 miles per hour. These guys can run. So yeah, I mean, I hope it is doing well and it can get its running in, but I've just not seen it. I've not seen them. I've barely seen them at all when I go there, but hopefully they can get their running in, but definitely not. They wouldn't be able to get that kind of running in. Josh, we're looking at cheetahs here. We're looking at elephants, and you want to bring up Trollnator? We were just looking at one of the smartest land animals on the planet, and now you bring up Trollnator. That is quite the contrast, I have to say. Yeah, I just want to bring Trollnator into that discussion. Because I said I don't care, Josh. No one cares. Like we moved on. We moved on from that guy. But I don't know why some of these came out grainy and others did not. But anyway, I tried to get. I did get a clear picture of this, but it's for some reason showing up grainy. But it's a. I caught a sleeping buzzard. I think it's a buzzard. Yeah, that's buzzard, right? But yeah, sleeping in a cover of a rock. Hot day. You know, I get that. I get that guy. This one's grainy too. What in the world? But yeah, these guys, these baboons, as soon as we came around the corner, they were looking at us like that. We're coming into their hood. They're on watch. They're on guard. You know, they're giving us that stare down. Going into their area. Oh, Inverse, you know what that's going to do to Casey. You know what that's going to do. Come on, man. Come on now. You're worse than me. I haven't shown the pictures on stream well, since last stream, but haven't shown them at all this stream. But come on, you should know better. Yeah. Yeah, the baboons they always have that look. Like when they see people, they're looking at us like we're the weird ones. You know, I love that attitude they have. It's like these hairless ones with funny costumes on. They're the weird ones. Yeah, see, we're not going to show that right now. Yeah, Inverse, I told you. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, man. Come on now. Rise up from that, Inverse. Or you're crying too, so I guess that makes it okay. You instigator. You string puller. Okay, and then you just prompted Casey to just say that, and okay, out of all the things Casey has said, why is that bothered me the most? What? I don't think you do, Casey. I'm not sure you do. And I know from experience. Well, don't take that the wrong way, but anyway, we're already gotten too far into this. Pull up the forbidden photo. We're looking at here. Yeah, we're pulling up this forbidden photo. We'll pull up this forbidden photo for now. Yeah, these are two female lions who apparently found life boring because they're resorting to that. You know, I don't know how they expected that to work or what they were going for. Yeah, this is the Stickswell said lesbian. This is the weirdest lesbian stuff I've ever seen. Not that I've seen any others, but I mean, like conceptually. Anyway, quit wearing rear head. But Yeah, how did they think this was going to work? Like, what were they going for? What were they going for here? I'm not sure, but the one on the bottom was definitely not pleased because I think the bottom one started growling and snapping, and I thought we were going to get to see well a real cat fight, a literal cat fight going on, but only for just a couple seconds, and then they decided they were done with each other. Decided they were done with each other for the day. So, well, I mean, at least things were resolved, but yeah, the one thing, one thing I could have never called, could have never expected to see at the zoo. And we got to see, like, again, we saw so many things there that we rarely ever see. But we just, I guess, when you go there later in the day, that's when the cheetahs are out. They're getting their steps in. Tigers need to sharpen their claws, and the lions get the most bored. The lionesses get the most bored. And it results in this. That, oh, we also saw this guy. I think this was in the middle of like the zebras and the kudus and the wildebeests. We saw this groundhog. The groundhog scampering around. Actually, there was two. This was one of them, but you know what? If I was a groundhog, I'd like to live with all the wildebeests and kudus and storks. I'd like to, you know. Yeah, and there was another one. I think they probably have a little colony under the ground. How they got in there? Were they released in there? I don't think so, but I mean, I guess they could have built a really, really long tunnel under the whole zoo and popped up over there. But yeah, the second animal that was there that was not placed there. We saw that little baby rabbit, and we saw 3 other rabbits at another part of the zoo. One time I saw some raccoons over there, and there's always a bunch of ducks, almost always a bunch of ducks with the flamingos. So there's always some outsiders coming in, but a groundhog. How the groundhog got in, I'm not sure. But oh, and then this guy, feral cat with crackhead fur, ashy crackhead cat, wandering the railway of the zoo train. Don't let Captain Kira see, or she'll steal it. You know what? I wouldn't put it past her. I would actually not put it past her. Like, she might, like, she probably carries around one of those bags, like like one of those large purse bags, and she'd, like, put her rabbit cookies in it, and, like, like tempt the groundhog over and have it just crawl up in her bag, and she'd, like, zip the bag shut and walk on out of there. I would not put that past her. I don't think so. Back and Save the Cat. Virginia, I've been through 2 dogs, and that's been enough. Like, after that last dog, oh, now you want me to get a crackhead cat? I mean, my conscience and my sense of practicality are telling me different things. Plus looks elderly. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have just grabbed it. I mean, nobody would have said anything. I mean, that's not one of theirs. That ain't one of theirs. So there's no technical rule that they could have persecuted me on. So would a crackhead cat fit in here? Like, as in, would I fit? Would I fit alongside a crackhead cat? I don't know. Well, Virginia, you should have been there and you should have told me because now it's well. If we go back there again, I'll just have to. I'll keep that in mind. But should have thought of that earlier. Yeah, it's gonna. I'll find it like inside my piano. Oh yeah, you could see me with a crackhead. Yeah, you know what? I'm picturing that. I'm picturing that. It's seeming less far out. It's seeming less and less far out now that I think of it. If you go back, yeah. Oh, yeah. If we go back, I'll have that. This little guy will be my first priority. Oh, yeah. We along with that cat, these two polecats. Of course, no zoo trip would be complete without ending it by riding the zoo train. Classic, classic old, classic old way to end the zoo trip. Every zoo trip, riding that little minimum gauge train that we barely fit on. Somehow could take the weight of both of us. But yeah, man, always the best times. Tint face? A tint. Did you make up that's I think you made up that term as a tint face. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get that in mind. Oh man, cute pic of you too. Well, thank you. If only Pace could be here to. He was here earlier. Where is he at? Is he still lurking? Maybe he was giving support to the guy who's learning to ride a bike. Maybe he's over there cheering on Sam the intern as he's learning to ride a bike, or he's like doing the opposite, or he's just like donating insults at him. I don't know. Either way, the tiny face. I need to look that up. He was on his way home from where? Where is he at? Where is Pace at? Is he at the butt bar? Inverse, don't ping Tori and tell her I'm. No, don't do that. Don't enable. Inverse, you are the. I thought Steve Inquirer was the biggest instigator. I think you're trying to one him up on that. Inverse is trying to. He's trying to be a bad influence over on Discord. What am I even doing? Tiny face people. Is that what they're called? Is it? I'm looking up the right thing. Tiny face people from Rick and Morty. Why not eat? Did he go out to eat at the Shark after I recommended that place to him? I hope so. That was a decent place. But yeah, am I looking at the right thing? Tiny face people? Okay. Oh my... Oh no. Oh shoot. Picture of crab legs? I had crab legs last week. Twice. So you too tired of seeing the frog legs over here? Then you go get crab legs? Or did the frog legs make him hungry for crab legs? This is what Inverse is talking about. Oh man, yeah, Inverse, you are on one. I don't know what is going on with you tonight, but man, the worst influence you are. But yeah, but then look at this. I don't know what this is or who this is, but that looks like Timothy. I mean, the animated guy looks like Pace, but that guy looks like Mothy. What is this? That's you take the pen? What, you're a small-faced Mothy? Is that what you're saying? So I know what you look like, take the pen. And I can't say I see it. I can't say I see it. But oh, by the way, take the pen. When are we meeting up out in Kentucky or wherever it was we're going to meet up? You need to get to it. I already have met up with Pace Whitecamp for the second time, man. When are we going to do it? Take the pen. You need to buy a new car. Yours is a big... Well, my cars ain't the best either, and they get me where I need to go. I was able to drive. I was able to drive hours. You're on the server, bud. What server am I? Who's Allie? Are you in the right stream chat? Are you watching another stream simultaneously and then typing in the wrong chat? What are you doing here? Orange shirt wearing Kip's outfit from Napoleon. The guy, you all are watching a different stream right now. The guy in the orange shirt, the guy way in the back. this guy wearing the orange shirt in the back. So you're talking about Kip's outfit? I don't know like Kip to me. Well, specify. Okay. Anyway. Long time no type. Well, so this is the next. This is the your last stream. So it's just the next stream after that. That orange shirt. That guy's way in the back. What are you all even talking about? Anyway. Oh yeah, and here are the kangaroos. You can barely see them because they. There we go. Yep. They somehow have crafted the grand idea of letting people walk around the kangaroo enclosure, inside the kangaroo enclosure. They just let you in the kangaroo enclosure, and you're surrounded by these little kangaroos, and all you have to do is hope that they don't get mad at you. So hope they don't get mad at you, and you ain't ending up with a broken hip and collapsed scrotum. Keep that in mind. Trollinator's crashing out. Like that's relevant to us? How? What? Why are you interacting with Trollinator? Just stay here. And engage here where it's worth engaging. I'm talking about how I went through a field of kangaroos and you're over there crashing out with Trollinator. Come on, commit. Oh man, commit to where it's at. Jace could speak that language. Yeah, where's Jace at? Where'd he go? Where did he go to? You don't know Trollinator? You know Trollinator. Anyway, but we ain't talking about Trollnator. We're talking about these guys. You just have to walk through there and hope they don't get mad at you. And you are allowed to pet them. You are allowed to pet these kangaroos, and I pet one of them. I pet a kangaroo, and it went quite unexpectedly. If only we could have the moment, we could show the moment of that happening, I would, but we don't have that footage on hand. It's not been provided to us yet. Because crab legs are more important. But, yeah, I think with the experience I had, I did need Jace there to be the translator. Did not go as expected. But, oh, why? Okay, why are all these images so grainy? I should just show them on my phone at this point. You related to Josh Flores? Who is related to Josh Flores? Quiver, specify who you're referring. Who are you talking to? 2013 Android phone. Yeah, it makes sense if I had that. Luke, where's he coming into play here? Oh, but as I was saying that, I think we have. Hold on. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. We got our footage here. Hold on now. Hold on a minute.
Alright. The berry. These better be edible.
Hold on. Where is it at?
Alright. The berry toast.
I'm trying to get this situated. Bear with me here. Bear with me. Oh yeah, but Pace has come through with the footage. He has come through with the footage. First of all, we have some extras. First of all, we have this one.
Alright. The berry toast. Cheers.
We found some of the only mulberries growing on a mulberry tree. Most of them are white, but we found some semi-ripe ones. Just two. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, as we were walking over there, just happened to find those guys. And we went on this trail that went behind the zoo looking for service berries. And we almost got attacked by a dog that was definitely on crack. Some crazy lady was sitting out there, and her dog just ran up to us, barking. She didn't do much about it, so we had to take the long way back. We had to take the long way back around the zoo to avoid that. But
these better be edible. You're gonna poison me as a joke for your streams?
you've never been asked that question. Well, you clearly have not interacted with Take the Pen. This is just how it goes. So spell. You know, then nobody else around here is that considerate. I'm telling you. Shoelace matches the shirt. It does. It in fact does. I did not even plan that, but it does. And I only had that shirt for that's my newest shirt, and that's I think that was the first time I had worn it. So and I just ended up working out. But yeah, the green shoelace that's been making some appearances as of late. Took a little hiatus for a while, but yeah, just when I decided to bring it back out, I was wearing that shirt. But yeah, kangaroo is next. Like if I had told you how it went, you might not have believed me, but here it is, proof in the footage.
He likes his shoes.
If you couldn't tell, I started petting this guy and started licking my shoes. And as I started taking a step back, the guy started taking steps toward me. There was something that he needed my shoes for some reason. The kangaroo, why has everyone, like, ever since I came back from Florida, it's since I came back from Florida, everybody's wanting me to do some showing. Everyone's wanting me to do some showcasing. What is this? Why am I? It's like I'm cursed. It's like I'm cursed over here. Like, what is going on? Why? What is it? And what is it about me in particular? Did the kangaroo smell like? I didn't smell it. If that's, I can't even tell who you're talking. I can never tell who Take the Pen's even talking to. 5, yeah, we know what that is. We know what 5 Mississippi is. We don't know where 4 Mississippi is, but we know where 5 Mississippi is. But yeah, we need to play this again. This.
Alright, so try not to stand in front of him. I need you to stand to the side of him. Yeah, very good. Okay, take a step back away from him because he's leaning on your shoe and I don't want him to do that. Yeah?
He likes his shoes.
But yeah, man, I was wary of going into a kangaroo enclosure in the first place because kangaroos, as much as this kind of goes unsaid, they are quite a dangerous animal. They are, I think, one of the most dangerous land animals. I think because they can like break several bones in your body at once with one kick. They can like shatter your sternum in one kick. They have claws. They have sharp, long claws that they can slash you up. Like, you have no chance of surviving a kangaroo attack. So I was worried of going in there in the first place, and this kangaroo does that. And once I start walking away, it starts walking toward me. And at that point, I was thinking, is something going to happen that the kangaroo trainer, cannot even prevent? Like, if this committed to get into my shoes, where is this going to go? Like, how far is this kangaroo? To what lengths is this kangaroo going to go to get some shoe licking in? I was actually scared for a second there. Like, I was actually backing away out of fear, but at the same time, I didn't know if backing away was the best idea, because if I back away, then it's going to start, I'm just going to start hopping, and then things will be getting out of hand. Yeah, they can punch, kick, they can mow you down. They can gut you with their claws too. Yeah. Yeah. But, I'm glad. I think this lady might have saved my life by distracting this guy. But, man, could you have ever predicted that? But again, we have the footage of it, so y'all can't disbelieve me. Y'all cannot disbelieve me. Well, he could see. That kangaroo could see him just fine. It was wanting more than that. It wanted some action. I said it's a whole different ballpark. A different ballpark altogether over there. But we can only be glad that we're showing all this, and Tori is not here to see. So we're safe for now until she watches the stream again, or she randomly pops in. Then things are. Then things are gonna get different. I'm out of the dong ding. I'm out of the dong ding. So, I'm gonna have to get something else. What should I get? What do I even have? Something I can put vanilla extract in. Something I can put some vanilla extract in. Actually, I don't have my vanilla extract right here with me. That needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed right now. We'll be back. You know what? I keep forgetting about that. I need to try your Dr. Pepper with the coconut syrup. You need to. You know what, Josh? You could be making better use of your Discord time. Instead of pinging me with the same rap video, you could be pinging me to remind me of the coconut Dr. Pepper. Or you could like edit the rat video to say, remember to get Dr. Pepper and coconut syrup. Remember to get Dr. Pepper and coconut syrup. Remember to get Dr. Pepper and coconut syrup. You could be productive at least. You could at least be productive. Yeah, that's right, Josh. You could be joining Crewcraft. Oh, I forgot one thing. Did forget one thing we're going to need before we get through this stream. First of all, to refresh us here. Gets the spot every time. But we have ginger ale. And take some of this Niller. I'll take some of the Niller and now, does that look good or what? Man, this ginger ale golden. Like a golden orange. Dr. Dangra Dog. Why did you stop watching Waffle Pone? There ain't nothing going on there that I've been too interested in, and many of their old viewers, I think, have thought the same thing, because there just ain't too much going on. You know? Every time I've tuned in, there's just not that much interesting going on. I mean, I know the news about Dinky passing away and Jack's going to have a child, but, you know, in terms of their streams, nothing too interesting, you know, and I'm just doing it out here, just doing it up out here. Yeah. Now that is good stuff. That is good stuff. Oh, also brought the grapes. Got to have the grapes. These grapes are, they're unusual because they're actually tart. They are tart black grapes. And I like that. I actually like that. I actually do not mind sour grapes. Do not mind it. Feeling to write a play for them. Have you been keeping track? Has he made any progress with the bike riding? Playing characters, yeah, they. I can tell. I mean, they have their characters, but yeah, I mean, things have gotten real in the past few months of streaming. You know, with their disagreements and their things they've been preoccupied with, not being able to stream. So yeah, you're not really ever sure what to believe, and you know what? I'm kind of tired of wondering. I don't need to wonder. You know, it's a community that was once great, and just ain't how it was, ain't how it used to be. And we can sometimes do better with what we're like with what I'm doing and with these other folks here who stream, have their own communities. You know, we can be recreating some of the old goodness that was once there. It seemed genuine. Well, thank you, man. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen. I think I've seen your name before around here. You new? If you are, welcome. If you're returning, if you're a returning Sir Monster viewer, welcome back. Good cabbage. Anyway, He isn't even. Didn't start him out on training wheels, or just like have one training wheel attached. Come on now. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a lot of talk. Yeah, that's true. I didn't go to culinary school. I didn't know. I did not go to culinary school, and I don't think I know more than Ramirez about Italian cooking. You know, um, I made spaghetti last night, and when I made it, I wasn't thinking Ramirez could never. He could never. You know, I wasn't thinking that. Didn't go to culinary school, so yeah, yeah. Don't disregard everything I say. Everything I say, you know. Oh, and I'm not. No, I am kind of scathing to inverse sometimes. So, well, we got that characteristic down. But from now on, or have said. No, I think I have said. You know, Jack went to culinary school. Wait, how old was Jack when he went to culinary school? Hmm. Could we invalidate this? Can we invalidate the culinary school thing? What age did he go to culinary school? Am I younger than the age he went to culinary school? Hmm. Now I might have an excuse. Might suddenly have an excuse. I don't know. All right. I, for one, am not the biggest fan of grapes, but these, they have tartness. They have tartness to them. And I do like that. I said to tell Zell to check her AO. Mr. Chippertonshire said to tell Zell to check her AOL, but email don't know how to tell. Don't know how to tell Zell to check her AOL. Why do you think I would not know what AOL is? Surprised you don't think I still use AOL. Yeah, you're not doing so well because you don't know how to tell Zell to check her AOL. Yeah, I know what Hotmail is. Dude, I was the time I start about the around the time I started remembering things, like the farthest back I can remember is like 2007. So yeah, I was around. I was around then. Yeah, I remember 2007. I do. I think that was like the first year I like the farthest back I can remember. 2006, like no clue, but I remember 2007. I know what a floppy disk is. Hey, the first computer I ever used was a gateway. First computer I ever used was my mom's gateway. Big, like large television looking white gateway. We stopped using the home phone in like 2015. 2015 is when we stopped using our corded home phone. We had Conair brand like home phone. I don't know where it is at, but we had it out. We just didn't use it, but we had it out up until around like 2018, and that was the phone that Satcon was trying to use in that one video, that old video of ours. One of my favorite videos I ever uploaded. The old one of Satcon trying to figure out how to use the home phone. But yeah, I grew up using that. agree with that. And the thing held up. When my mom was having trouble with her monitor, she just hooked up her old gateway. It connected to her newer one, and it worked. It still worked perfectly, like without a hitch. Like I could still. Well, this is a Mac, so it's all built in. But I was about to say, like if I needed an extra monitor, I could go and snag up that gateway. I could bring up. Maybe that's the next stream we should do. You all want to see a gateway stream? Oh, and you all can call in, and I'll use the old corded phone. I'll put out a burner number, and you can all call me on the old Conair hairdryer phone. You want to see that old tech stream? And verse. Hold on. I was going to show you this on voice chat so I could get your live reaction. Or if you want to call in now, I have something here to show you. I have something to show you. Wanted to get your live reaction, but I could just show it now. That I've had here on my desk, waiting to show you. You know what? Yeah, that will be my next stream. If I can get the stuff to work, I will. But doing voice chat tomorrow, yeah. But it's relevant now. You just brought it up. Like I just like for 1 second, I could call you and get you. It's right here. It's relevant. Tomorrow, I was planning on doing it Sunday night. Well, yeah, a bunch of businesses still use corded phones. Like at desks, desk workers still have corded phones, but in houses, I can't remember the last time I've seen one. I'll wait till okay. Well, I have a piece of old tech here that's I know you would like, and we may have to bust out on the old tech stream. Maybe, but that might be the next stream, or next stream might be we might even have 2 streams in 1 week if we do a go-karting stream. If we do a racing stream. Could be coming tomorrow or Sunday. That could also be the next stream. So stay tuned for that. But also another idea I had was I have had the idea to do an outdoor stream. I haven't done an outdoor stream quite a while, and they're nice. I like doing them. So I'd like to do one soon. And an idea I had because we just recently had a little mini tornado come through here. Just a little one. And it uprooted a bunch of trees, knocked down a bunch of trees, but uprooted many others. And so I thought maybe I'd do an outdoor stream. It could be a tree clearing stream. I don't know why, I just had the idea. I was clearing trees off the road yesterday, and I thought, you know what? This might make a good stream. I do not know why, but this could be a good stream. I'm sensing content out of this. You know, I'm sensing that good content could be made from this. So, you know, I don't know what the next stream will be. But yeah, three ideas in mind. Go-kart stream, which if that might happen in the next 2 days, but after that could be a tree clearing stream, could be old tech stream. So, got some exciting ones on the radar. And of course, that goes for you too. A survival stream? Yeah, that ain't such a bad idea. I'll take that one into consideration. Yeah, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll keep that one in mind. Yeah, survival stream, and of course, I was about to mention the fabled taco cook-off with me and Joe Tistic. Whenever that, right as I said that, how is this even possible? Right as I said that, Casey says hi NC. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hi NC. Where's my recipe at? I need to kick Joe's hiney in a taco cook-off. We're waiting. We all are waiting with bated breath. We've been waiting for this thing for a while. Yeah. It's my cook-off. My cook-off with Joe Tistic. Everybody's been asking for. Busy. Why is she watching that? I would think like she'd be over there making fun of them. Is this if you can't beat them, join them? Is this what that is? And see, we're all waiting on you. Come on now, you've got your responsibilities. First of all, you don't show up to any of the times I have the harp song ready. And then, second, you say you're going to send me a Christmas gift and you don't. And now you keep us waiting for this taco recipe. You keep us waiting to see this taco cook-off. And see, come on now. Come on then. You could be doing better. Not trying to stream slander at all. But, you know, you got priorities here. You do. She a hot. I didn't even see that comment, but I said that right before you. I saw that comment right under that. Yeah. Took a pill that said I'm gonna rock it to the. Was that red rocket energy thing that I've been seeing in the pharmaceutical section? That gives you a better performance. I'm wondering. You took 6 of those. Well, you're going to get. You know what? That reminds me of that one. That time that Peter Sellers made his own performance remedy or performance drug thing. I don't know what he did or what he mixed together, but he made some kind of thing for himself to take that he thought would give him a better performance with his wife. And he tried it, and he ended up having 7 heart attacks, one after the other. And survived, of course. I mean, this was like midway through his career, I think, and he obviously, was active after that. But yeah, 7 heart attacks just to have a better. You know what? The details of that report did not did not say, they did not detail. Those were excluded details, but you know what? That's what I want to know too. You know, were the 7 heart attacks worth it? Was it worth it? It's like the guys want to know. I mean, not that I would not that I would ever take anything, but you know, I'd be curious to know. You know. No, she thought she thought I would mess up her salsa recipe by putting it on some kind of whack made up taco that I would do. But no, she's giving me the taco recipe. And she said it's going to be easy and it's going to be cracker proof. So she said it's going to be a cracker proof taco recipe. So she's been on board with it. But we've been on the board longer than she has. We're still waiting. Yeah, she needs to be putting down those hot chips for now, just for this instance, just so she can type out a little recipe. Attached to that mess. Whoa, she's calling the food of the Navajo Nation a mess. Oh man, dang, and see. Oh, things ain't looking the best for you tonight. But still can redeem yourself. Anyway, I'm trying to bust out something here that I've had for only a week as my newest addition in the music collection here. Some of y'all have seen it. 6 Bell, I know you've seen it. But last week, my uncle and I went on a little road trip, doing some road tripping, and he brought over this. He has a bunch of guitars, and he needed to unload a bunch of them and sell a bunch of them, but he knew I like Gibsons, and so he just decided to drop this off. $1978 Les Paul Custom. My first electric guitar. I mean, obviously you've seen all my basses before, but this is my first 6-string electric guitar. I only played acoustics before, but yeah, this is. I'm extremely grateful that my uncle just decided to unload this one because he has found he had too many guitars. I just knew he knew I liked Gibson, so I mean, talk about a steal. But yeah, Jace, I'm telling you, where is he at? But yeah, this would go for quite a bit. It would go for quite a bit, but my uncle, he just decided to. He just decided I need a guitar, and he delivered. You know, I didn't ask or anything, but you know, he's a good uncle. He's a good uncle. That guy. I don't know. He said he would want to watch my streams. I don't know if he tuning in or not, but this guitar been put to good use for now, and it will be put to better use, even better use. But yeah, I love this thing. I really love this thing. Really nice tone. It's interestingly enough, if you see the neck here, and Stick Spell, Calm down. Calm down, Stick Spell. The neck is real skinny. It's very uncharacteristic of Gibson guitars, which are known for being quite heavy and chunky. And this has a almost like pencil thin neck. Put it sideways. Really, really skinny neck. Which makes it easier to play, but it's very, very uncharacteristic, like for Gibsons. And my uncle actually, since he had injured his hand, he's injured his left hand several times with heavier machinery, and but he actually prefers something with a thicker neck. It actually is better for him to get his hand around. Aside from this real skinny thing where you can basically wrap your fingers around the entire thing. But yeah, good for me at least. I mean, I tend to prefer like this. My acoustic guitar has a much more of a thicker neck, and the strings are way high off the fretboard, which is what most people hate. They don't like that at all in guitars, and it's like one of the most typical things to be avoided in guitars if the strings are high off the fretboard. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. You know, a whole lot of people say it hurts their fingers to play. It doesn't hurt my fingers. Maybe I'm just tough and calloused or whatever, but that's how guitars were made for a long, long time, and for the most part, most guitar players do not have a problem with it. So, I don't mind it. But, you know what, I don't mind this either. You know, I have a 1978 Les Paul. No matter what size the neck is or how high the strings are off the fretboard, I'll take it. And this is a good guitar. And it actually goes right along with my 1978 Gibson Artie Artist bass that some of y'all have seen. Both 78s. Obviously did not plan this at all, but just happened to have my two oldest guitars, both 78s. And this one's Nashville, but the bass is actually a Kalamazoo. One of the last instruments, one of the last products made in Kalamazoo before they switched over to Nashville that same year. So, cool. Cool all around. But I think we should plug in. See how they sound. I know how they sound, but Jace was the first one to notice my new setup back there that's been obscured by the harp, but brought this in just for this one. Because my other amp over here, that was fine, but I feel like we really need the ultimate sound quality, ultimate sound projection. And that amplifier up there, doing the harp even more. Harp's going to take a back seat for the first time here. It's a 1971 Ampeg up here, attached. At the bottom, I've got 2 speakers. I've got only one active, and it's a PV. It's the lower one, but works out pretty good. Works out pretty well. Like Stephen correctly observed, there's almost room to walk in here. But yes, it is a true tube amplifier. Just warm up for a couple seconds. There we go. Oh, got a little bit of unintentional distortion there, but that's like old school overdrive. I don't know what's going on, but it's been like that for the past 2 days. And you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like that scratchiness. Need to turn up the volume a little bit, especially if Stickspell's having such a hard time hearing us. There we go. Got a good tone, I think. Oh. And of course I'm running it through a bass amp, so it has got that power in it. Not the best chair to be playing. This is definitely not the best guitar playing chair, but good thing that this is on the smaller side. What do y'all think? How's the tone on it? I think it's pretty good, man. That is a powerful 1971 tube bass amp. So I'd say I got a good setup here. Some good equipment we're running this through. Les Claypool. Well, just wait. Where's my phone? I have to send the stream to my uncle. Who this guitar would not be here without. Where did I put my phone? Did I leave my phone? You aren't giving me feedback, so my amp's gonna have to give me feedback. Oh yeah, hey, what do you think of this guitar? Casey. Yes, inverse. Where did I put my phone? Don't tell me I have it in my. It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket. Ah. Well, just drop my pick. Don't know where that just went. I mean, who needs a pick? But I'd rather not lose my pick. No, I don't. I accidentally sent my uncle my Streamlabs donation link. How do I delete that? I don't know how to delete the message. Send him the link, the donation link instead of the stream link. Oh. Find a recipe yourself when? Was this before she said she would be giving me a recipe? Well, at first I thought you were talking about me. I thought you were saying that about me. And I told you now. Why can't she tell me? What you doing over there in her Castle, California? She's thinking she's doing over there. She can't tell me. She can't come here and tell me herself. At this point, I'm wondering if she's even going to watch my. She's even going to watch my cook-off. You know, she won't even go there to see her taco recipe, her tomatillo recipe, or her salsa recipe on there. She gonna go over there herself? Well, actually, if she's so concerned about me messing it up, then she's just gonna have me go out there and find a recipe myself that I could. I mean, that's just a mixed bag of whatever that can happen. You know? It's like there's a better chance of her recipe getting messed up then. Oh, plus also she said she was going to give me a recipe. An easy one that's cracker proof. You know? It's the same thing happened for 3 to 5 hours on waffle. It's because she's autistic. It's because she's autistic. I'm telling you, it's because she's autistic. Watching it with her Hello Kitty poster and her pink magenta beanie on. Eating little pink cakes. Yeah, you know, I'm autistic and I'm not sponsoring Waffle Pun. How about that? You know, like I'm the autistic one and I'm not even sponsoring Waffle Pun. Come on now. Come on. I know, yeah, they gotta be showing their loyalty. Yeah, people can just watch the same thing over and over again. Not be bored. I don't know. But either way, man. You know, I don't think we're not ever going to find an explanation. We're not. We're really not going to. You know, why should we expect that? How should we be expecting anything different? So I find some taco recipe, and then she'll give me here the salsa recipe. How is this working? There's negotiating that needs to be happening here. That ain't happening. Come on, Neener. Waiting on you. Wheel in the sky. Yep. Look. Even in that picture, she's higher than the Ferris wheel. Like in that picture, you get like she's literally higher than the Ferris wheel. Man. But explanations will cease to be had, I guess. When we're going to get this taco cook-off that everybody's been asking for, I guess we just have to keep bugging her about it. So am I supposed to find some recipe and then, I don't know, confirm that I have a recipe and then she's going to send me the salsa recipe? Okay, we got another call from Morty. That's higher than fair. Yeah, you haven't even reached that, Hook. You have not even reached that. Hello?
Nothing much. I hope I'm not bald like I always do. Aren't you still streaming right now?
Yeah, dude. You could be watching it.
What? You were dropping a lot of stuff.
I was doing what now?
You dropped a few stuff.
I dropped a few stuff.
Nah. Alright, now wait, hold on. That's how it is? Hold on, that's how it is, bro?
How what is?
Hold on. Now you want to start off, some monster?
Start off what? I've been streaming for 2 hours.
Well, for me being, or like, start off with like you and me just talking.
Start up what? Oh, okay. I'm just here playing guitar. You here to commentate? Give commentary?
I'm gonna add on into it.
Oh, you're gonna play guitar? You find your AMP? You finally found your AMP?
Yes, sir. Well, I am rusty. I'm not saying like I'm like a guitarist. I just had it in my room. Just
Okay.
saying, so.
Let's hear it then.
I'm using that like the normal experience or whatever. Oh, what song are you trying to do?
Yeah, this is guitarded. Looks Logan's right.
Hey. I know what you're doing, Sir Monster. That's not nice.
What am I doing?
You, man. That's not nice.
I'm playing the Kids in the Hall theme.
How old am I?
Yeah, I am.
I heard wrong. Bad.
You better share this.
I'm
Sure
more
sucks for
focused to
guitar
the
playing.
other guitars, the more sound bass in the back area.
The more sound-based guitars? Is that a new thing?
Yeah, not sound bass. Not sound bass, but the ones that aren't so thick, like somehow they're kind of like more fat. Somehow I'm good with those for some reason. I've had
More
some
fat
experience.
guitars. Oh, he means bass guitars? You mean bass guitars?
Yes, my dumbass. Yeah, my dumbass. My bad, but yeah.
I'm just glad I was able to tell what you're talking about. You misspelled bass.
Yeah, I had a few drinks already. If you can't tell.
We can.
If you can't tell. So I'm saying, what song, bro? Is that?
I'm just noodling, just riffing.
Monster,
Mhm.
am I wrong? I don't know that song, but is that off by the first tune on the left side? Is that how you do it for that certain song? It sounds like it. At least for the one that I had,
I don't know what you're.
but I'm not plugging it in yet.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Sasak. This is my first electric guitar, and she is a beauty. And um, 78 Gibson Les Paul. How could you go wrong with it? In terms of tone.
What
we got,
guitar?
and
You want to
Sasak,
show me, or are you good?
You can see if you look at the stream.
I'm on Discord right now, but I'll go to it real quick.
But yeah, Sasak, you see, I got it's a 1971 Ampeg. I've got it there up on the stack, and got the speaker is a Peavey. It's under that one. Barely see it from here, but yeah, and it goes right along. I was talking about earlier with my 78. My 78 Gibson RD Artist bass. I didn't plan this.
Yeah.
I didn't plan to have two 78s. It just worked out like this. Had this for a while, and Gibson being my favorite guitar brand, this was naturally my first normal electric guitar, but I just happened to have this, and oh yeah, Peavy's good, and this is actually a Kalamazoo. This is a Nashville, but this is actually a Kalamazoo. One of the last products that they made in Kalamazoo before they switched to Nashville that same year. So we're gonna be plugging this one in a bit later, but this
The
one's
one on
new,
the right
so I
side,
just
Sir Monster.
had to get this one out.
The one on the right side, Sir Monster.
Do what? Yeah, this one.
How much? The one you're putting down. How much was that one?
How much was that one? This was my dad's guitar, my dad's bass. I didn't pay nothing for it.
That one looks pretty clean. That's what I was just asking. Like, that one looks sick. Like, the other one looks good, but the one on the left, it's okay, but not compared to the one that your dad gave you.
Yeah, well, this is. I mean, I think it's a good look for basses. I mean, it's a really natural looking one, not the most common.
Is that pure wood?
Yeah.
Or am I just tripping?
Are those through body guitars? Through body. What do you mean? PV and BC Rich, they did, yeah.
Who's crossfaded? Say a sack.
The natty wood looks, yeah. Usually basses are the more done up and processed looking ones, but yeah, it's good difference, good, very good variety. And of course, I have that BC Rich. I have the Warlock too, along with my other my 3 other basses. How hard is it to learn to play guitar? Not hard at all. I've been teaching myself for the past couple of years. I've really been getting into it this year, though. I have a couple songs I know how to play. I'm really trying to learn as much as I can. But no, not hard. Not hard at all. You have one sitting in your room. What kind is it? Through body, I mean the neck of the body, the neck and the body are one piece of wood. No, not this one. And this one, no, not that. No, both of them are. No, the neck is separate. Yes, Morty makes a great point. If he can learn to play guitar, so can you.
Hey, Sir Monster. Sir Monster, are
Stick
you
again
taking a
guitar.
shot at me? What the hell? Are you taking a
No,
shot
I'm
at
just
me?
I'm
trying to
no
be
I'm
nice.
I'm repeating you. I'm just repeating what you said. Bass
But
is the
you
first step to
said
getting.
that's a good point. Are you trying to be a little smart guy? You don't be a smart guy about that. I'm not that slow.
That slow. So you're putting a president there, putting a bar for slowness. Classical E1. Not I'm not too familiar. I mean, in the long run, I don't know. I barely know anything about guitars. I'm just learning as I go, as I play. But can he play? That's what I'm saying. Can Morty play right now?
I can, but it won't be too good. What are you trying to hear?
I don't know. I'm repeating what Hook's slogan was saying, but so a bass is the first step to guitar. Step from four strings to six. Yeah, and if you can play bass strings, then guitar strings will be no problem for
I
you.
don't have a bass guitar, so I can't do bass strings.
I'm talking to the chat, man. But man, I need a drink for this. Sasak, you still here? Still here, Sasak? Can you toast with me?
I can't hear you because my guitar is too good.
There you are.
Is that a shot?
I was only planning on having one tonight, but you decided to call in again, Morty.
Am I making you drink?
It ain't just me.
Am I making you drink? Am I that bad? Blame Six Spell. She was saying to come over here. It's all Six Spell's fault. She has to join your server.
She been there.
What do you mean you better? You got the second?
No,
Scroll down.
Hook, Sasak, properly stick spell. Cheers.
The monster.
Skull.
Chug. Pussy chug, bitch. Chug.
Alright, you're gonna get kicked off if you're doing that now.
Do it. I'm using the Palpatine voice. Do it.
Yes, very, very accurate impression.
I'm laughing.
Oh, you know what I also need to take a hit of? You know what? I have to say...
Not the vanilla extract. Nah, dude. Just smoke weed, bro.
The OxyClean has not been doing it for me like it used to. I've not been getting that same kick. I've not been getting the same result. So, I have a new product of choice. Hair-scented dish soap.
Nah, you're not. What the fuck are you doing?
That satisfies every time. Every time. But
Why not just smoke weed or marijuana?
Because you don't know what the dish soap has done for me. Anyway, yeah, Jace, I've meaning to show you. This is what I have the new setup here for. of tune. Is this out of tune? Can you all hear? Is this out of tune? Maybe I'm just tone deaf or something. Yeah. G. A little bit. We got it. Play Runaway on piano? What? This Runaway? That Runaway? It is. It is. Special thanks to my uncle for dropping it off here. He's dropping it off here free of charge. Just because he knew I liked Gibsons and he had some guitars to unload. So, got him to thank for that. I'm going to be your karaoke partner this week. Well, we'll be getting to that. We'll be getting to that shortly. But we need some bass action soon. But before we do that, we need to do this. What was that? Why does that sound out of tune now? God. The bottom E? Oh no, you shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm thinking? Can you tell what I'm thinking? Can you tell what I'm thinking? It's waking up, busting your butt, trying to earn a little extra pay. It's taking her out when you get off of the beach for a fishing date. It's book nuts, it's what it does. It's praying when you get home. It's down a 2-lane back road. No, I didn't. That was off the spot. That was just on the spot. You know what? And you know what? I feel better about that than... What? Pick it up to the rhythm of the island. Mix it up good question, Say. Where is that guy's Oh, hold on. First of all, we need to do one more thing. One more thing before I forget. One song we can't leave here without doing on the new electric guitar tribute to the man himself, the inventor, the one true inventor of punk music, Buddy Holly. I don't know the rest of the words, Peggy Sue. Wish I did. What is going on? Oh, it's... Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights uptown. I wasted my time when I would try. Cause when the lights have lost their glow, you cry.
Oh, I walked the line.
Anyway, that was the last one. That was for Say Sack. I knew he likes that one.
That was a good one though. For Johnny Cash. I know that, and I noticed that song. That was a good one.
Play Oasis. Play Runaway that I sent you. Oh, hold on.
That wasn't Johnny Cash?
Oh yeah, that was Johnny Cash. Yeah, his first
Oh,
record.
okay, I know that. I was like, what? Am I just that wrong? Like, what?
Kanye West. Do I need to?
Right back at you, man.
Do I need to cover up this? Do I need to cover up my phone speaker as I do this?
No.
I'm asking you.
No.
Oh, I know what this is. I know. I just recently, just earlier today,